Hola, soy yo, Señora Green. The very first time we talked about boot verbs this chapter, we learned about E to IE boot verbs. The time after that, we learned about O to UE boot verbs. The last type of boot verb we're going to learn about this chapter is E to I. I have good news. There's only solo hay tres verbos that we're going to learn that are E to I. La primera, pay dear. Pay dear. Pay dear significa to ask for or to beg. Okay? So I have two good mnemonics to help you remember this. Pay, the first part of the word, pay dear. If you mow somebody's grass, a neighbor's grass, or during the winter, if you shovel their driveway, you might beg for your pay dear, I want it, okay? Or if it's a loved one, you might call them dear, and you might beg them for something. Hey, dear, can I have that last Hershey kiss, por favor? Okay, pay dears, to ask for or to beg. So since this is E to I boot verb, that E is going to change just to an I inside the boot. So notice how it's an IR verb. So we conjugate it like a normal IR verb. So it'd be yo pido, tú pides, él, ella, usted pide. Nosotros pedimos, vosotros pedís, ellos, ustedes piden. Servir. Servir significa to serve. The good news about this word is that it looks like the English word to serve, servir, to serve. So again, it's E to I boot verb, so that E changes to I only inside of the boot. Sirvo, tú sirves, él, ella, usted sirve. Nosotros servimos, vosotros servís, ellos, ustedes sirven. Last one, repetir. Repetir significa to repeat. Again, it's an E to I boot verb, but there's two. Remember the rule we learned when we learned about E to IE boot verbs? Whenever there's more than one E, the letter that we choose is the second E to conjugate, unless it's the ending, unless that second E is part of the ending. Can never be the ending because that's the part that we take off when we conjugate the verb. Repetir. So the yo form would be repito. Tú repites. Él, ella, usted repite. Repetimos. Repetís. Ellos, ustedes repiten. That's all for today. Let me know if you have any questions. I'm happy to help out. Adios.